It's you and me and all other people with nothing to do, nothing to prove. It's your boy Anubis Can't Be Stopped, and I'm back here with another Division 2 video. And this video is going to be going in on the summer event. Summertime, baby. Now, all you have to do is go to your projects, go over your summer event, and it will tell you exactly what to do today. And today it is complete 2, not 1, but 2 missions in a group. And then you can get that cowboy hat. Yeah. And if you get that cowboy hat and you like it, go ahead, put it in the comments that I got my cowboy hat, and let's roll, baby. Now, I had a blast running. 1, I ran the same mission twice. 2, it went swimmingly both times. 3, I used 2 of my builds that I just recently put out, my Murakami build and my Yilagard build. So I did the 3-piece Yilagard for the first run, which is this build here. You can copy and paste, pause the video if you need to see what I was wearing. And then I went to this is the Yilagard build in action with the LMG. So whenever you see the LMG, that's the Yilagard build. And I'm telling you, this thing slaps, and it slaps hard. Like, really. Like, it can suppress the best of them. I like this build. I really do, because I can take a little damage and I can get a lot back, you know? Especially being that I am wearing glass cannon right now, and then everybody is literally just, we're just reloading and unloading. There wasn't a NPC safe in this building. Like, none of us were in cover, I don't think there was any of us that were in cover. I think we all were out of cover the whole entire run. It was amazing. These 3 guys were on point, or 3 girls. I'm not 100% sure. Please, if you see this video, don't jump on me. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, I swears. Now, in group play, that hasn't happened really that much in the division, except when you're with clanmates and stuff like that. This is kind of cool that they would do this for this event. The first thing in this event is you had to group up with some people outside of your normal team, or just group up with people in general. Now, grouping up with people in general sometimes can be hectic, especially if they don't know the game mechanics and they can't really fight, or they don't really have the necessary builds. I understand that can be frustrating, but just remember, we all were base players at one point, and we needed to get to the point where we were overpowered. And right now, we're not at that point where we're overpowered like we want, but we're a lot more powerful than when we started. Like, we know how to run missions, we know where to jump out of cover, we know how to do different things now that we didn't have before. You know, it's just a whole different feel for the game right now. And Division, I do believe, is going to be one of those games that is going to transcend time in the gaming world, because this was the first of its kind. There are other games that try to emulate the success of the Division 1. Even Division 2 is trying to emulate the success of Division 1. And I do believe they are finally getting to a point where they are going to get what they wanted to do out of the game by just taking a look at where we are now versus where we were 6 months ago, or even 2 years ago, when COVID, or the beer flu, I want to call it, happened. It really messed us up, you know, as far as the gaming world, because everyone had to work remote. Funding for certain games had stopped. There were rumors that this game wouldn't survive that, and the player base stayed. A lot of them left, but a lot of the main players stayed. And to all of those division agents that were here day one, I was not one of those division agents that was here day one. I actually came in on Division 2, Season 2, right before the beer virus happened, and learned the ropes. And it's been an absolute learning experience since then. And I can't believe how far this game has come in this short amount of time. And I do believe it's going to keep growing if the devs keep doing what they're doing. Take a note from Marvel and listen to your audience, and then you will be fine. But if you don't take notes and you don't listen to your audience, that's how these games are doomed to fail. But as of right now, they are not doomed to fail at this point in juncture. They are rolling, and they are rolling hard. And I believe that some of the changes that they have made to some of the mechanics in this game make this feel unique, and it feels different than ever. And I have some ideas for some wacky stuff. I put out a lot of crazy stuff, and and right now I'm working on the 3-piece build series. I've went through a good number of them. I still got a good number of them to go through. The only reason why I'm really running these 3-piece series is the fact that Project Resolve had came around, and it did something to almost every single gear set and brand set that has different mechanics now and can be utilized in different ways. Now, these are not the end all be all builds. These are just builds that I put together with these 3 pieces that I found were successful. Now, whether or not you can play my play style or you feel these builds are successful, that's up to you to play with these builds and see what's going on. I say try out some of the stuff that I got and then make adjustments how you need to. I want to thank these 3 guys that were behind me. I appreciated them for running with me. It was an absolute blast running with them. And now I'm switching to my Murakami build. This is that build I told you that I was going to keep in my loadouts for all intents and purposes, because it's just an absolute monstrous skill build. Now, some people were debating with me about, well, why don't you use Empress International? Empress International gives you 1% of each attribute, haste, and all this stuff for having skill efficiency. The problem with that is skill efficiency doesn't give you all the damage that you want, So if you switch into skill damage build for turret and drone and things of that nature, it's a whole different ball game. And when I say it's a whole different ball game, I mean it is a whole different ball game for skill damage, because skill damage, like from the force multiplier and things like that, I feel like there is a disconnect with the skill damage portion of skill builds. And I will have a full breakdown of each skill build variant as far as damage goes, each one of the brand sets that has damage on them. We all know Wyvern, skill damage right on the back, 2-piece, Honeydew, skill damage, 3-piece, Murakami, skill damage, 2-piece, what is that? Empress International, skill damage, and things of that nature. So, with that being said, those things may or may not be what you're looking for when it comes to how we run. And a lot of times we run with stuff that we think is it, or someone told us that was the end all be all. And in this game, there is no end all be all build, because as you can see, I'm literally letting my skills do the work. I might pop out and shoot with my capacitor, get some more skill damage on that. The weapon damage on my capacitor is amazing right now because I actually have red cores instead of yellow cores with skill damage, skill haste, you know, because I have even a more crazier idea that I'm going to actually try out, which is something that I think I'm probably going to break the whole skill damage, skill variant with this, because it's not going to be a complete skill build and it's not going to be a complete damage build. So I want you to take a look at a variant that I'm going to have for my turret and drone, and I want you all to tell me what you think after I put it together. Like I said, I put together crazy stuff because I think outside of the box, and I'm going to let you know that the next one that I'm going to be covering will be Hana U. And when I do cover Hana U, I'm going to be using the force multiplier, of course, and I do believe I'm going to be using a couple of other pieces, but the 3-piece Hana U is coming. That's going to be another one of my skill build variants. I think you guys are gonna love it because it's gonna put some things into perspective. Ooh, watch level went up. Yay! I love it. Like, look at that. We're just tearing him up. It's over. Oh, another one down. Another one bites the dust, and then we're just moving on. So I'm not going to keep you held up and things of that nature. At the end of the video, I received my hat on this one, so you'll get a chance to see what that new cowboy hat looks like. I think I'm going to add it to the build. I have a actual skin that I can actually wear that hat for now, and I think I'm going to wear that in PvP for a little bit. I think I'm going to put together something. I think I will call it the quick draw build. But either way, like and subscribe. Thank you all for joining your boy Anubis Can't Be Stopped. I really appreciate each and every single one of you who's rocked out with me thus far, who liked and subscribed to my videos, who constantly keeps rocking out with me, you know? And if there's ever anything that you all want to know of why I run certain things or what's my idea of putting certain stuff together, just remember, I just put things together to have fun with. It's not so much to make a meta or to make this seem like it's the best thing since sliced bread. It's just to have fun. So have fun out there. I hope you all are enjoying this summer event. I have some more videos coming soon. It's your boy Anubis Can't Be Stopped. Thank you, each and every one of you again. I appreciate you. And stay frosty out there, agents, and I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of this footage.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
all clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
Vital signs critical.
According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, we can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with DC-62. Go on and head back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
didn't stop them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sun's infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated their stronghold near the campus. You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.